apocalypses, makikita niyo yung Hebrew word na gala na pinapakita na merong nakatakip na inalisan ng takip. Yun ang ibig sabihin nun. So that is what apocalypse means. At si Ezekiel, nung makita niya ang Panginoon, hindi ko alam, nabasa niyo ba yung book of Ezekiel? Kahit na mabasa niyo na yung first chapter ng Ezekiel, makikita niyo yung kanyang apocalypse where he saw God sitting on a throne na merong mga wheels sa ilalim. Actually, buhat-buhat siya ng four creatures na punong-puno ng mata. Tapos ilalim ng mga yon ay mga malalaking mga gulong na walang yung mga spokes and axle, yung mga ganun, yung nagdidikit sa pinaka-dinadala niya. Pero yung gulong is umiikot lang sa sarili niya, wala siyang dinudugtungan na kahit ano. So, yun ay vision or apocalypse ni Ezekiel of who God is. And where did he saw it? Where did he see it pala? Nasa Babylon siya. Ibig sabihin na noong time na yun, he together with other Jews and Israelites were exiled to Babylon. And it seems like God is not on the throne. Kasi nga, sinakop sila ni Nebuchadnezzar. Pero, doon mismo sa Babylon, nandun ang trono ng Diyos. So, God is reigning. So, yung pinapakita ng Apocalypse, every time na nakakita yung mga prophets ng Apocalypse, they are seeing God ruling. Okay, so yun na, doon papasok na tayo. Ano yung dalawang fundamental ideas that the apocalyptic literature writers believe? First is, God rules from His throne in the heavens. So yun yung una. Hindi, yung kada apocalypse na meron, yung isang, most of them always see God on His throne, ruling. Yun ang wala nakita. Nakita na Isaiah, nakita ni Ezekiel, nakita ni Daniel, nakita niyo yung Ancient of Days sitting on His throne, tapos merong Son of Man, nakasakay sa clouds, tapos umupo din siya sa kanang kamay ng Ancient of Days. Lagi may throne. Tapos si John, nung dalhin siya sa langit, anong unang-unang niya nakita? Trono. Kung saan nakaupo. Tawag niya nga doon hindi niya lagi sinasabi yung God lagi sinasabi, He that sitteth on the throne. So, every time na merong apocalypse yung mga prophets or apostles, they see God sitting on His throne. So, yun yung unang-unang nilang pinaniniwalaan that in spite of everything that happens in this world, may diktador sa North Korea, masamang tao sa Russia, masamang tao sa China, kagaya ni Xi Jinping, walang kwentang hari, kagaya, diba? So, mga, sobrang tandang hari na immoral, kagaya ni King Charles III na pumalit kay Queen Elizabeth. May amnesia, tawag nun? Dementia na si Joe Biden na naging presidente sa Amerika. Diba? Nandun pa rin ang Panginoon, hari pa rin siya. Nakaupo pa siya sa throne. He still controls everything. Hindi lang sa mga pinuno, kundi sa mga sitwasyon natin. We lost people that we love, or nahihirapan tayo mag-visa, nahihirapan tayo ganyan. Everything is still under God's control. Yun yung pininiwalaan ng mga apocalyptic writers. And of course, we should believe that too, kasi yun yung nakalagay sa Bible. Pangalawang idea na kanilang pininiwalaan is that humanity is made in God's image. Yun yung pangalawa. And that means, if humanity is made in God's image, becoming a human is, a true human is our goal. Kaya nga sa Colossians, binanggit si Jesus, ano sinabi about kay Jesus sa Colossians, mabasa nyo na, siya yung the perfect image of God. Ibig sabihin, siya yung naging totoong tao talaga. Kaya, gusto ko na, iwaksin natin yung isip ng mundo about being a human. Kasi di ba lagi itinisip, a normal human being is someone who sins. To err is human. Narinig yan. Pero ang view ng Bible is no. If you are human, you will not make any errors because you will obey the will of God. Kagaya ni Jesus Christ, the perfect image of God. Kasi siya ay tao and he obeyed the will of God. And so, when we are not becoming what we are supposed to be, we become like not humans but beasts. Diba? Yung nakalagay sa Bible. Every time, okay, ito na naman. Every time we see an image of a terror king or ruler in the world, lagi silang nilalarawan as beasts. Lagi silang halimaw. Lagi silang leon or oso or goat or wild beast na hindi mo maliwanag. Yan, lagi natin yung makikita sa Bible how they are characterized. They are not characterized as human beings, they are characterized as beasts, animals. Kagaya nun, bakit nagkasala sila ng Eva? We should get that image already kasi bakit nagkasala ng Eva? They followed the will of the beast. Diba? Si serpent. Diba? Kung nilalawin sa Genesis chapter 3, sinabi, and the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field which the Lord had made. So, naloko niya yung mga tao, kaya naging rin sila. Tapos, nung nagalit si Cain, na hindi tinanggap yung kanyang offering, anong sabi sa kanya ng Panginoon? Basahin ko Sabi sa kanya ng Panginoon, why art thou wroth, and why is thy countenance fallen? If thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted, and if thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door. And unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him. Ano ba yung sinasabi na lieth at the door? Yan ay idiom ng mga Hudyo kapag sinasabi nila na kasi mga wild animals. Kaya ka merong sariling bahay para iligtas mo yung sarili mo sa mga wild beasts. So sinasabi dito na yung sin is like a wild beast, naghihintay lang yan sa labas ng pintuan mo. Kapag lumabas ka, lalamunin ka niya. Kaya dapat mo siyang patayin. Sabi na dapat you must rule over him. And yun naman talaga yung sinabi rin sa una sa atin, how can we be truly human nung nilikha tayo? Subdue the earth, rule over the fish of the sea, over the fowl of the air. So yun ang pagiging tunay na tao. Hindi yung magiging hayop ka, kundi you rule the beast. Okay, you rule the beast. Pero ang nangyari, kailangan ng Eva, they fell into sin because they followed the will of the beast, not the will of their God. And so, from then on, laging nang nag-aasa hayop yung mga tao. So yun yung pinapakita na sa Bible that the apocalyptic writers always believed that humanity is made in God's image, and so to become a real human, you must obey the will of God, and becoming a real human is our goal. And yun ang na-achieve ni Jesus when He came to earth. Kaya paulit-ulit niyang tinatawag yung kanyang sarili, not as the Messiah, but as the Son of Man. Yun laging sinasabi, I am the Son of Man. That ye may know that the Son of Man has power to forgive sins. For the Son of Man came not to be ministered unto, but to minister and to give his life a ransom for many. The Son of Man, the Son of Man. He is telling us that He is the perfect human being. And so our goal is to become like Him. And it's to become a perfect human. Meron akong sa church tradition namin, ay hindi kami nakikinig at syempre hindi kami nagpe-play ng mga rock music sa church. Pero kapag ikaw i-belong sa ibang mga grupo ng Baptist Evangelical Christians, it's a common place na magpatugtog at kumanta ng mga contemporary songs. Pero meron talaga, hindi din kami nakikinig na papatugtog ng mga contemporary songs sa madalas natin narinig sa mga churches. Pero may isa kaming banda na pinakinggan ni Sister Ella, which is called Switchfoot. Dahil most of their songs ay very substantial at meaningful. Sa mga kanta na sinabi nila, isa mga kanta na kinopost nila ay yung kanta na A New Way to be Human. Tapos dun sa kanta na yun, pinapakita niya that it's not really about dun sa climax ng kanta, ang kinakausap niya sa Panginoon tapos sabi niya, you're a new way to be human. You're a new way to be human. You're the only way to be human. Yun sinabi niya doon sa kanta. And that's very, very true. Dahil kung para maging totoong tao tayo, dapat natin, we must follow, sabi nga ni, si Peter ba o si Pablo yun sabi, we must follow in his steps. So, yun yung dalawang ideas sa pininiwalaan ng mga nasusulat ng apocalyptic literature. And so, yun, i-recalibrate natin yung isip natin na when we are talking about becoming human, we are not talking about erring or sinning. We are actually talking about doing God's will. That yun ang totoong pagiging tao. Ibig sabihin, kapag hindi ka sumusunod sa kalooban ng Diyos, nagiging parang hayop ka. Di ba? Kaya nga, very natural. Hindi natin napansin yun, di ba? Na kapag may masamang ginagawa yung mga tao, laging ginagamit natin na pang-describe ay hayop. Yan yung mismong term, hayop ka talaga, animal. Okay, pero yung nakakatawa siya, kapag naroon tayo ng mga sinasabi sa kontrabida, mga ganun. Pero kapag sinabi na sa atin, di ba, sakit, di ba? Hayop ka, ahas ka.
Buhaya,
Nakakatawa siya, pero
baboy, aso, baboy.
aso ba? O kaya kahit na itsura lang di ba? Sasabihin, kuy. Mga ganun, di ba? Kasi alam natin na mukha tayong tao, hindi tayo mukhang tao. Siyempre, hindi tayo magugaling hayop, kundi magugaling tao. Okay, kaya nga dapat makatao, di ba? Sabi natin sa palatang mga bayan, makatao at mga bansa. Okay, so isa pa na dapat natin maintindihan about apocalyptic literature is pumunta na tayo sa Revelation. Okay, so binigyan na natin ng pansin yung Revelation, and we saw that Revelation is one big apocalyptic literature. Yung Ezekiel kasi, may parts lang, maraming parts sa apocalyptic literature, pero may parts na hindi. Yung Isaiah, yung Daniel, may part ng story, part ng narrative, pero mayroong apocalyptic literature din. Pero yung Revelation is one whole apocalyptic literature. And so, it deserves our special attention. And we have seen na ang Revelation is very well crafted. Nakita natin yan, yung iba't ibang bilang na 7 sa Revelation. May 7 times na minention yung name ni yung Christ. 7 times na minention yung witness or testimony of Jesus. Tapos 4 times 7 binanggit yung lamb. 7 times binanggit yung phrase na he that sitteth on the throne. So, yung bawat mga 7 times na binabanggit sa Revelation, it teaches us something about what John wants to show us through this book. He wants to show us that God rules over everything. At si Jesus, ang isa sa mga ultimate identities niya is the Lamb of God. Kasi without His sacrifice on the cross, even the hope of redeeming everything sa mundo ay hindi possible. Kasi, kagaya na tayo, bakit ba tayo nandito ngayon? Because of what He did for us. The idea of a church will not be, walang church kung walang love na sacrifice. Diba? Walang justice na mangyayari at the end of time if there is not one merciful God who sacrificed Himself. So, yung idea ng Lamb of God, until Revelation 22, you will see that Jesus still identifies as the Lamb of God. And so, yun yung makikita natin sa Revelation. Now, pinag-usapan din natin that when reading the Bible, Revelation should be pang-ilan. Dapat ang Revelation na basahin natin. The last book. Okay, the last book na dapat natin basahin, hindi una. Okay, kasi nakalagay siya dyan for a reason. Okay, dahil everything that we read in Revelation has its background sa mga naunang libro ng Biblia. You will not truly understand every word sa Revelation without having a sufficient background ng iba pang mga libro ng Bible. Kaya nga, nabanggit natin ito last time, that chapter 1, sa chapter 1, verse 1 pa lang, may problema na agad tayo. Kasi nakalagay the Revelation. Yun na, the Apocalypse. Kung hindi natin naintindihan kung ano yung Apocalypse sa ibang parts ng Bible, paano natin naintindihan kapag sinabi dito yung Revelation of Jesus Christ? Ito ibig sabihin. Tapos may nakalagay na naman na 7 spirits which are before His throne. Ibig sabihin ng 7 spirits, ibig sabihin ng Holy Spirit, ito pala. Ibig sabihin ng kung alam natin yung background ng number 7 sa buong Bible, we would realize that 7 refers to completion, perfection. And so, sinasabi lang dito ni John that the Holy Spirit is a perfect spirit. So, kagaya nung, and maaalala natin sa Isaiah na si Jesus Christ ay may sevenfold spirit. Diba? Kapag binasa ni Isaiah 63, I think, sa Isaiah 63, nilarawan yung darating na Messiah, which we know is Jesus Christ, as having the sevenfold spirit. Actually, binasa to ni Jesus sa Nazareth, I think. Hindi pala, iba pala yung binasa niya, pero context nun ay 63, 61. Tama ba? Ayun. The Spirit of the Lord God is upon me. Yun yung binasa nga, nasa 61, pero yung describe yung kanyang sarili, I think Isaiah chapter 11. Okay po, sana po hindi ako mali. Isaiah 11. Ayun. Binasa yung Isaiah chapter 11, 1 to 2. Sabi niya, there shall come forth a rod out of the stem of Jesse, and a branch shall grow out of his roots. Yung tungkol ng Messiah. Ano sabi niya? And the Spirit of the Lord shall rest upon him, the Spirit of wisdom and understanding, the Spirit of counsel and might, the Spirit of knowledge and of the fear of the Lord. 7 times. Sevenfold Spirit. Okay, so yun yung sinasabi dito sa Revelation. Kaya kailangan talaga natin ng background sa Bible bago natin basahin ito. Ngayon, yun yung mga important natin dapat bigyan pansin. Ngayon, i-practice natin. With those principles in mind, let us try to understand a passage in the old in Revelation. And dahil dahil sabi nila Christmas ngayon, referring to the birth of Jesus. So basa tayo ng passage which can remind us of that. Sa Revelation chapter 12. And try natin unawain itong mga unang mga verses ng Revelation chapter 12. Okay, sabi dyan, ang first clause ay, and there appeared a great wonder in heaven. Okay, meron na tayong problema agad. What does wonder mean? What does wonder mean? Diba? Ano ibig sabihin ng wonder? Ngayon, kapag paulit-ulit na tayo nagbabasa ng Bible, we would realize that wonder is usually paired with another word. Ano yun? Sign, diba? Signs and wonders. Okay, and now, kailangan mo natin tindihin yung sign. Ay, yung sign.
To let you know about something, stop something.
Okay, kaya kung kailangan natin ng Bible. Alam niyo ba, we always think of miracles na parang yung word na miracle is repeatedly mentioned in the Bible when actually there is no mention of miracle in the Bible. Alam niyo kung anong tawag sa mga miracle? Signs. Signs. Signs lang. Sign ang tawag sa mga miracle sa Bible. Bakit? Kaya tinatawag na sign ang mga miracles ni Jesus at ng mga apostles because sign, di ba? Kasi it's a sign of, di ba? Nagpapatunay siya nitong bagay na to. So, kapag gumagawa ng miracle si Jesus o mga apostle o yung mga prophets, they are actually giving you a sign that this, whatever they say, comes from the word from God. Yun ang ibig sabihin ng sign. Kaya pag nakabasa tayo, wala kayong mabasang salitang miracle, even once. Walang miracle sa Bible, even once. Siguro sa mga modern version. Pero sa original, wala talaga yung may kitang sign, o word ng miracle sa Bible, kundi sign. At tumutukoy yan sa mga ginagawang kabubalaghan ng ni Jesus, ng mga apostles, and the prophets, and other people. Ngayon, kasama yung wonder. yung wonder ay actually, kaya siya na pinag-prepare because yung wonder refers to anong pinapatunayan ng sign. That means the wonder is actually the vision na nakita ng propeta o ng kahit sino man. So, ibig sabihin, kapag nagsalita, sa sinabi ng isang prophet, I saw this, I saw that, is actually seeing a wonder. Like, ang nasa isip natin palagi kapag may nakita sila is yung word na vision. And that's the correct word, and it's a biblical word. But another word for vision is wonder. Nakita siya ng kababalaghan. And what he relays, he proves na galing yung sa Diyos by doing signs. Okay, so yun yung ibig sabihin ng signs and wonder. So, kaya ako lang nagpaliwanag sa inyo, hindi dahil po ako ay expert or theologian or any yung po ay dahil may background knowledge po ng ibang parts ng Bible. And I think you also have, hindi nyo lang na-figure out na yun nga yun. So, ibig sabihin kaya nga, nung nakalagay dyan, and there appeared a great wonder, that means John saw a vision. Yun ang ibig sabihin. Ibig sabihin, kapag nakita ka ng vision, this is not hindi ko pwedeng sabihin na not really, kundi kumbaga sa normal natin pamumuhay, hindi ka makakakita ng gano'n.
In a different
A different level of reality.
outerworldly.
Otherworldly reality. Okay, so yun na yun. So na-resolve na yung problem natin. Otherwise, maguguluhan na naman tayo kapag pinabasa natin ito. There will be the great wonder in heaven. Okay, heaven. Ano ibig sabihin ng heaven? Ha? Heaven po.
Where God lives.
Okay. Where God lives. Sino ang ibig sabihin ng heaven?
God's abode.
God's abode. Yun. Tama. Hindi siya about sa may mga clouds, yan. Hindi yun ang end. Meron mga maliliit na lumilipad.
Third heaven.
Third
Yun,
heaven.
yung third heaven ang tinutukoy.
First, second, third.
Okay, so yun yung sinasabi dito na heaven. Okay, now, a woman clothed with the sun. Okay, so may babae. May babae, nananamitan siya ng sun, moon, and crown of 12 stars. Wow. Of course, wala tayong makikita aktual na babae na nakikita. Kaya nga wonder to eh. Kaya nga wonder kasi vision. Merong gustong ipahiwatig. May mensahe. So, ano ibig sabihin ng sun, moon, and stars? Ano yung sun? Sila yung woman. Una, sila yung woman. Ano yung damit niya raw, yung araw. Tapos nasa ilalim niya, sa paanan niya yung buwan. And then, sa ulo niya ay meron siyang korona ng 12 bituin. So, ano ibig sabihin? No? What does that mean? I just want to show you na kaya maintindihan natin to if we have an Old Testament background. Did you know the first time na merong something like this na pinakita? Kahit a part of this, kahit just a part of this, nung nakita ni John, may sun, may moon, may 12 stars, may moon.
Kay
Joseph.
Yung dream.
Okay, yung vision, yung nanaginip si Joseph, nakapanaginip siya na yung sun, moon, at 11 stars nagbabaw sa kanya. And so, doon pa lang sa point na yun, we can understand, ano kaya yun? Diba? Yung pa lang, diba? Hindi na kailangan i-explain kasi obviously, ang tinutukoy doon, yung tatay niya, ni Joseph, yung nanay niya, si Leah, at saka yung labing-isa na kapatid. Okay, so now, dahil meron tayong ganung background dito, then this must be about Israel. Actually, kung makikita ninyo, parang ang nangyari dyan, the woman is just the sum of all of those sun, moon, and stars. The woman is the embodiment of the whole nation of Israel. And we will realize na yun nga yung katotohanan because nilarawan ng Israel sa iba pang passages ng Bible as a woman married to God. Okay, so yun. So ibig sabihin nito, hindi ito si Hindi to si Virgin Mary, kagaya ng interpretation ng Roman Catholic Church. Hindi to si Virgin Mary kasi yung vision na pinakita ito reminded us of the vision, dream na napanaginipan ni Joseph, which refers to the nation of Israel. So, ang ibig sabihin, the woman is actually the embodiment or the personification of the nation of Israel. Na merong, syempre, may pinagmulan silang tatay at nanay, and they are composed of 12 tribes. Okay, so yun yun. So, galing, di ba? Kailangan lang natin ng background na yun. And, will you imagine that this picture na nasa last book ng Bible gets its Genesis sa Genesis? Ibig sabihin, kaya nga sabi ko na to last time if you master the book of Genesis, it will be easier for you to understand the rest of the Bible, including Revelation. Kasi most of the things na in-expand sa the rest of the Bible is birthed in Genesis. Para silang nasa seed form. Kahit yung gospel, may seed form yung gospel sa Genesis. Yung tinatawag na proto-gospel, yung sinabi ng Panginoon yung Genesis chapter 3 verse 15. The seed of the woman, na ika-crush yung head ng serpent, pero he will bruise the head of the serpent, and the serpent will bruise his heel. That's the proto-gospel. Pero ano pa lang siya? Hindi pa lang siya. Yung mga Hudyo, nag-isip sila, ano yung sabihin nun? Yung binasa nila yun. And then, habang patagal ng patagal, na-expand yung idea na yun, hanggang sa pupunta ka sa New Testament, ultimately, mapunta ka sa Revelation, when Christ defeated the serpent. Na dragon na, di ba? Sa Revelation, dragon na siya. Okay, so, first verse pa lang, ang dami na natin kailangan na background of information sa ibang book sa Bible to understand it. Okay, yung second, yung second verse, sabi dyan, and she being with child cried, travailing in birth and pain to be delivered. Okay, so ibig sabihin, itong woman na to ay buntis at malapit na siyang manganak. Yun ang sinasabi dito, travailing in birth and pain to be delivered. And, of course, we already imagined kung sino or ano yung nangyari dito. The nation of Israel, through the person of Mary, ay meron siyang pinabubuntis na someone. Hindi pa tinutukoy, pero yun ang unang-una natin maalala. Yun ang unang-una natin maiisip with our background from the rest of the Bible. So, siguro dito nakukuha ng Roman Catholic Church yung image nila na si Mary ang tinutukoy nitong babae. Pero, kasi si Mary ay Israelite. So, syempre, kung merong isang lalabas, kailangan ng isang babae, pero hindi lang siya in-embody ng itong woman na sinasabi sa verse 1. So, in a way, when Mary conceived Jesus Christ sa kanyang womb, it's actually the whole Israel kasi si Jesus ay isang Hudyo. And Mary is just a representative of the whole nation. So ngayon, yun ang, at least yun ang isip natin, pero yun yung may kita natin na maaling ibig sabihin itong verse 2. Tapos sa verse 3, ano naman, and there appeared another wonder in heaven. So naiintindihan na natin yung first clause na yan kasi naiintindihan na natin yung sinabi sa verse 1. And behold, a great red dragon having 7 heads and 10 horns and 7 crowns upon his heads. Okay, so ang dami na namang picture dito. Ang daming, so, a great red dragon. Red dragon. So, yung dragon ay fiery serpent. So, lumilipad na serpent, fire-breathing serpent. So, anong background yan? Sa the rest of the scriptures. Wala pa sa Garden of Eden, meron ng isang serpent na maali-aligid. Tapos, habang alam nyo ba, hindi lang natin ito napapansin lalo na sa prophetic scriptures, meron kayong mabasa na creature na fiery, nagbubuga ng apoy, sa mga book sa Isaiah, Sa Ezekiel, sa Daniel, makikita natin yung image ng isang serpent na parang ang nangyayari dito, yung serpent, habang patagal-tagal, palaki siya ng palaki.
Naging dragon na.
Hanggang sa pagdating sa Revelation, naging dragon na siya.
Old dragon.
Okay, so, sabi dito, he has 7 heads and 10 horns, and 7 crowns upon his heads. So, 7 heads, 7. Okay, so, parang pinapakita nito na ito na yung completion of something. Kung yung serpent ay yung embodiment of what is evil in the world, ito na, yung serpent na to, siya na yung kumbaga, the completely evil person. At maintindihan natin kung ano ibig sabihin dito ng horns at saka crowns. Ano ibig sabihin ng horn? Power. Pag nakita kayo ng, meron kayo mabasa sa Psalms na meron makalagay, lift up the horn of my something lang yun, mga ganon-ganon. Tapos tayo naman, isip na, ano yung horn? Kinakilig yung horn, yung suway niya, ganon. Pero kasi kapag binasa niyo po ang iba pang parts ng Bible, ang horn ay tumutukoy sa power. So sinasabi dito na meron siyang 10-fold power. At yun, at siya ay merong 7 crowns upon his head. Ibig sabihin, meron siyang perfect rule. Ibig sabihin, complete rule sa buong mundo. At totoo naman yun, kasi sinabi ni Paul sa, I think, Corinthians, that Satan is the God of this world.
Yes.
It's not controversial. Di ba kasi sinabi pa nga ni Satan kay Jesus na bibigay ko sa'yo lahat ng to if you fall down and worship me. Because in that moment, hindi nagsisinungaling si Satanas. Kasi sa panahon na yun, ibinigay ng Panginoon kay Satanas because of humanity's fall to sin, yung rulership ng mundo. Kaya naghahari si Xi Jinping. Kaya si Kim Jong-un, dyan pa rin sa toon kung bakit may dementia yung presidente sa Amerika, di ba? Kaya loko-loko yung hari dito, di ba? Kaya gano'n, dahil si Satanas yung pinuno sa mundo ito. Kaya, and it's still God under God's sovereign power. Ano tawag doon? Sabi, may nagsabi nito hindi ko lang po si Spurgeon, basta narinig ko sa preaching ng mga preachers na pinapahingin ko, Satan is still on God's leash. Para lang siyang asong rabbit dog na nandiyan pa, may tali pa rin sa kanyang Panginoon. Makapunta lang siya kung saan siya gusto pumunta ng Panginoon. Ganon ang Satanas. But still, he is rabbit. And God is permitting him to do damage to this world for His sovereign purpose. And so sabi dyan, so itong dragon na to, his tail drew the third part of the stars of heaven and did cast them to the earth. Okay, so ngayon, magsisimula tayo ma-confuse. Sabi dito, may third part of the stars of heaven. Ito pa yung stars na sinasabi doon sa verse 1 na 12 stars na crown ng babae. Obviously, kapag inisip natin yung context ng buong Bible, this is not referring to that. Kasi nga, meron na tayong background dito sa verse 1 kung ano tinutukoy ng 12 stars. It refers to the 12 tribes of Israel. Pero meron pang mga ibang mga passages sa Bible na kapag binanggit yung star, it refers to the angels or yung kalayo ng host of heaven. Yun. The Lord of hosts. Host. Ang yan pag binabanggit yung host of heaven, tumutukoy yun sa mga bituin sa langit. And so, yung mga bituin sa langit represents angels. And sabi dito, itong embodiment of evil na ito ay nag-draw ng third part of the stars of heaven and it cast them to the earth. So, ano kaya yun? Kung itong embodiment ng evil na ito ay nag-draw ng third part of the stars and we believe na ito tumutukoy sa mga angels na nasa langit, then what should this mean? This refers to ito yung mga demonyo na sumama kay, di ba, binanggit sa Old Testament that there is a rebellion na nangyari sa langit headed by this serpent and then sumama sa kanya. But then they were cast down. Natalo sila. Nag-rebelde sila sa Panginoon but they did not prevail. Okay, so yun. Tapos, and the dragon stood before the woman which was ready to be delivered for to devour her child as soon as it was born. Okay, so, nakikita natin dyan, dahil itong woman na to ay nasa kamay ng Panginoon, may kita natin na yung dragon na kalaban ng Panginoon, he was against the woman and against the child. So, ibig sabihin, kalaban, kung sino man to, kasi di pa naman totally na-reveal kung sino tong child na to. So, woman was ready to be delivered for to devour her child as soon as it was born, and she brought forth a man-child who was to rule all nations with a rod of iron. Kaya, yung phrase na, who was to rule all nations with a rod of iron, paulit-ulit nila binabanggit sa Old Testament. At ang tinutukoy naman nito ay yung paparating na Messiah. Every time na binabanggit na may darating na Messiah sa Israel, lagi sinasabi ng mga prophets that he will rule the world with a rod of iron. So, nung sinabi dito na he was to rule the nations with a rod of itong sinasabi na pinangalan ng babae, which is Israel, ay ang Messiah, which we know to be Jesus Christ. And now we understood why that dragon wants to devour the child as soon as it was born. And we remember the story of Herod trying to kill the babies in Bethlehem. Diba? Yun na natin. And Herod is he is not the dragon, but he is what what the dragon used to devour the child. And so, di ba nga sabi nga natin, kapag ang tao hindi ginagawa yung kalooban ng Diyos, they become like this. So, sa pagkakataon na to, sinunod ni Herod yung kalooban ng dragon and he wants to kill the child. Pero yun nga, hindi naman siya nagtagumpay. And then, dahil naintindihan natin that this child refers to Jesus, the Messiah, then magkakaroon din tayo ng idea, anong ibig sabihin nung her child was caught up unto God and to His throne. This would remind us of Jesus' death, burial, and then resurrection, and then ascension to the right hand of God's throne. So yun yung sinasabi dito. Nagiging madali na lang sa ating maintindihan to, yung ibang mga parts nito, because we vividly remember these things, yung mga nabasa natin before. Pero, anyone na magbabasa ng Bible, tapos ito yung unang binasa, parang parang tawag doon yung sensory overload. Ganun yun yung maramdaman nila. Pero ilang verse pa lang itong binabasa natin, 5 pa lang, ang dami natin kailangan ng background knowledge ng ibang parts ng Bible. Yun kasi ang Revelation it's full of imagery that will only be understood if we have background information knowledge of the rest of the Bible. Tapos sabi pa dyan, and the woman fled into the wilderness, and where she had a place prepared of God, that they should feed her there 1,203 days. Ngayon, itong woman ay nag-fled sa wilderness. Yung wilderness ay lagi natin na nababasa sa ibang parts ng Bible. Lagi natin, di ba? Nung makalaya yung Israel from the hand of Egypt, saan sila una nagpunta? Sa wilderness. And then later on, nung dumating si Jesus Christ and nabaptize siya sa River Jordan, anong ginawa niya? Punta siya sa wilderness. Okay, so laging kapag merong deliverance na gagawin ng Panginoon sa kanyang bayan or meron siyang special purpose na gusto niyang gawin sa kanyang bayan, laging nang dinadala sa wilderness. Kagaya si Elijah, di ba? Noong tumakas siya from Jezebel, nung gusto siyang patayin, pumunta siya sa wilderness, and then pinakain siya ng Panginoon, and then nag-walk siya sa wilderness ng 40 days bago niya inanoint yung susunod na hari. Tama, inanoint niya yung susunod na hari at inanoint niya rin yung susunod na propeta sa kanya, si Elisha. So, laging may wilderness kapag, and si John the Baptist, before he became a prophet of God, nag-stay siya sa wilderness. Okay, so itong wilderness ay laging mayroong idea of where God's people go when they are delivered from someone, And where God's people go or His servants go kapag meron silang kailangan silang ihanda for a certain purpose. So, for what purpose? Ang makikita lang natin dito is merong mga bagong ideas dito na hindi natin nawawasa sa ibang bahagi ng Bible. And so, that would make us think that now, God is revealing us something not about the present or in the past, kundi about the future. Kagaya nung, pinapunta siya sa wilderness, a place prepared of God, that they should feed her there 1,200 and 4 days. This is very new. Alam niyo ba kung ano lang yung beses na binanggit itong 1,200 and 4 days kung meron man? Actually, chapter 11 yung Revelation. Ibig sabihin, hindi malayo. Bago, itong idea ng 1,200 days is very new. And so, ibig sabihin, God is telling us something about the future here because walang background information or background knowledge from the Old Testament. And so, kaya yung sinabi ko last Sunday, Revelation is not just about the future. Revelation is also about the past, it's also about the present, but it's also about the future. So, naturally, meron tayong makikita dito sa Revelation na nagpapaalala sa atin ng mga nabasa natin before and informs what happens to us in the present, but it also tells us something new na mangyayari in the future, which I believe ito yung tumutukoy sa tribulation. Something na hindi pa nangyayari sa mundo, hindi pa nangyayari sa atin, wala pa tayo narinig na 1,260 days. Wala pa tayo narinig na ganun. And the people of God staying in that place for that amount of time. Wala tayong mabasa na kahit church or Israel, wala. So this must be talking about the future. So yun ang gusto ko ipakita sa atin ng Panginoon. Every time we read the Revelation, meron siyang ipagtuturo sa atin about what happened in the past, information about what is happening to us, and then what will happen in future time. Okay, so yun ang ginawa natin ngayon. Di ba? Galing, nakalagpas tayo. Nakailang verses tayo. Nakailang verses tayo. Pero, ibig sabihin nun, kailangan natin talaga ng background knowledge. At, that's what only makes the Revelation really interesting kapag alam mo yung ibang bahagi ng Bible. Actually, Revelation is interesting whether you know the rest of the Bible or not. Pero it will be accurately interesting kapag alam mo yung ibang parts ng Bible. Kasi kapag hindi, gagawin itong interesting in your own way. And which will make you end up as a kulto or anyone na hindi talaga magtuturo ng Bible. Ayan. So, yun. First part pa lang yun ng chapter 12. Meron pang second part, verse 7 to 12. Tapos third part, yung verse 13 to 17. Actually, patapos dyan yung vision about sa woman. Kasi pag binasa nyo ulit yung verse 13 to 17, nandun pa rin yung babae, nandun pa rin yung dragon. And actually, na-reveal na nga sa verse 9, binigyan ko nila kung sino ba talaga yung dragon na yun. And very, very clear, nakalagay dyan, old serpent, called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. Nakita niyo yun? Hindi na tayo kailangan pumunta dito kung may background tayo dito sa verse 1 to 6 or other parts of the Bible. May gets na natin, yun pala yun. Kaya, yun nga, may war sa heaven, and then, yung pala, yung great dragon pala si Satan. At kaya, nasa kanya yung 10 crowns, 10 horns, and 7 crowns kasi nga, he deceived the whole world. Ano ko bang paano napapumunuan ng mundo? Deceive them. Kapag naloloko mo isang tao, you are ruling over that person. Kaya kagaya, di ba? Yung mga sumusunod kila Kibuloy, kila Matalo, di ba? Yung mga yan. Mga sorry, dapat silang mag-sorry yan, no? Kaya sila may following because they have deceived those people. Kaya sunod-sunod sa kanila yung mga tao. So kaya ganun din ang buong mundo, kaya sila sunod-sunod kay Satanas. Pero isipin mo, di ba napaka-logical lang na hindi talaga tama yung abortion because you're killing a human being. Pero bakit sa Amerika, they are very pro-abortion? Why? Because they are deceived. They are deceived. Naloko sila. Kapag logically, you will see, you will think na you would get to that conclusion. Tapos yung maraming gender, di ba? Yung, kala mo sapat na yung they, them na pronouns. Ngayon meron ng mga
Plus.
tama. Di ba? Isip mo, may ganun. Pero, kapag pumunta ka doon, that's perfectly acceptable, perfectly plausible, kasi nga, deceived. Okay, so, yun. Kaya makita natin. Pero yun nga, his angels, yun nga, pinuto ko yung stars, at yun, nagtagumpay. Ayun, na, yung, ang galing talaga ng Bible. Kapag nalagal yung school ito, maubos sa talaga tayo ng oras. Pero yun nga, kasi photo ko. Para malaman ko kung ako ay... Okay, so yun po.